Yo, we are back again with the Feuding Bros, the show where we talk about everything football. And today we are reacting to the group stages of the Euros who just ended today. And yeah, let's just see if our predictions were correct and if that was that was what we were expecting. And yeah, let's go from there. As usual, I'm with Freddie and Thierry. What's going on, people? What you saying, man? What you saying?
Yeah. All good, man. All good. Yeah. As usual, no complaints. Just so hard to keep up with all these games, man. Whenever all at once, you can spend all day without realizing you've just been watching game all day. So, yeah, man. Super exciting for the summer. It makes it go by, really nicely. Other than that, really good. All good.
Yeah, man. Like you said, just trying to keep up with them games. And the Euros being crazy. Obviously, we're about to go into it, see if we predicted right. But yeah, and there's a lot more to come. So yeah, let's dive in.
Yeah, let's dive in. But before we do dive in, though, I was gonna say, the last video, the Copa America video, I was like, "Come on, Copa America, let's start." And it finally did, because I don't know if it was the Chile Argentina game. I was like, "There you go."
That was a good game.
Well, I just wanted to say that because of what we said last time, but that's for another video. All right, let's get back to today. So the Euros, man. Woo! Fun times, man. How you guys feeling about that? So let's go group by group, man. Because Group A looks like Germany topped it, and followed by Switzerland.
Yeah.
Let me pull up my thing right here over here. Yeah, followed by Switzerland, and Hungary finished third, and Scotland, as predicted, finished last. Any shocks there, guys?
I mean, no shocks there. No shocks there at all. Yeah, no shocks there at all for me. I thought that would be the standings at the end of the group stage. I didn't expect Scotland to be this bad, man. They were shocking.
I definitely did. Did not show anything from me, like from any games that they were gonna do anything.
Yeah, I thought they were good because I can't remember. Was it last year? They had a bit of a run like at one time, and they were making a bit of noise. Like when Mike Tomine was scoring loads of goals.
Scoring goals, yeah.
I mean, they did well to qualify. I mean, that's about it for me. Like, they did well to qualify. I think that was the main aim for them, just to participate. Yeah. But honestly, once you're there, like, you just got to show a little bit more. Definitely have no. They've safely. I think them, England and Belgium, have been the worst teams in this tournament so far.
Yeah.
That's the perfect pick right here.
We'll get to the other two in a second.
We'll get to the other two. But yeah, this group, as expected, man. Germany did what they had to do. They got a little bit of a scare against Switzerland. Switzerland looks like a good team, man. They look like they can ball, and they'll be dangerous to have in the next round. But yeah, Germany topped the group as they probably expected it, and they're well set for a run in this tournament. So we'll see what they do.
Yeah, definitely. And just to mention Hungary and Scotland are going home, and they did not qualify for the next round. So only the top two go through from this group. And Freddie, do you have anything to say? I think it's pretty much as expected, correct?
That's as expected. Nothing really to add here. Switzerland, really positive surprise for me.
Definitely.
Hope they go far. Really hope they go far. Yeah.
Yeah, Switzerland is definitely a surprise. I mean, I did have them to go through, but not like that. They probably look like they probably slightly look better than Germany in some ways.
They really do.
They looked all right. They're gonna be a hard team to beat, and they're playing Italy next. That's gonna be a hard game for Italy in the next round. So
definitely,
it looks like it's two teams, well matched in terms of talent and on the field. We'll get to Italy in a bit, but Switzerland, well done. Germany, as expected, topping the group, and they move on, and they play in Denmark, I think. I think they'll be happy with that draw, to be honest, because Denmark. Not pull up any trees for me. They came out from the worst group in the tournament by far.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that'll be the end of the road for them. Okay, well, let's move on uh, to the next group, Group B, which was the Spain group, and complete domination from Spain in this group, guys.
Absolutely, absolutely. Spain has been fabulous. I know by now everybody can agree that it's the best team of the tournament. Just with the dynamism of the play, they just come at you nonstop. And the great advantage they have is the different facets they have to their game. They can do counters, they can slow the game down, they can do the tiki taka, they can revert back to counter attacking. It's crazy. So big contender for the tournament, topping the group again. 3 wins. Wasn't easy for all of the games, but they pulled through. Croatia and Italy, man, that was the craziest game out of that group.
What a game that was! What the end of the game that was!
Bro, that was too crazy.
I was so heartbroken because I wanted Croatia to go through, man.
I know, man. It was so heartbreaking.
I was heartbroken, man.
To see Modric carry on a little bit more,
Yeah.
and Italy just literally took it out of their eyesight. Last
It was a weird game because it was complete domination from Croatia, I think, until they scored, and then once they scored, it's just like they stopped playing. They just went.
They stopped playing, yeah.
The bus, and they just let Italy come onto them. I didn't feel that Italy side was going to score any goals like in that game at all. They did not look dangerous. It looked like Croatia was well set, but what a finish right at the end of the game.
What a way to win it. I mean, not win it. They didn't win it, but they qualified. What a way
they qualified,
That was the equalizer they needed. And
what a finish, man. What a finish.
What a finish.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer had the same chance, and you can see the levels, right? He had the same chance in the game it was yesterday. And he scored this shot, and that's how you finish, man. I'm not comparing Cole Palmer with that guy, but I'm just
No, that was shades of I don't know if you remember Del Piero against Germany in 2006 in the semi-final. That counter when he finished it like that, the same finish, just the curler, and to take that first time last minute of the game.
I mean, that's the confidence, and I think it was the confidence. It just came on, right? I think it just came on.
Yeah. So that's so much confidence. But Italy didn't look great. Croatia, to be fair, didn't look great as well. But you want Croatia to go through because it's Croatia, man. Everybody loves Croatia. But I mean, Italy come out, Spain dominates this group. They were by far the best team in every game, and even the
only team who won all three of the games.
Wow. Yeah. So even the third game, they played their second team and still
they played a B team still.
Exactly. Still dominate the game. I know obviously it's Albania, but Albania gave a game to the other two teams. So I mean, but Italy, I don't think they're gonna pull up any trees in this tournament. But shout out to that guy at the back though. I don't know if you're I've been impressed by him, but that Calafiori guy, I've been he's
the one who gives the assists, right?
Yeah, he's the one who gives the assists. I've been very impressed with that
long basting burst, long basting surge from defense, and just he fought just to get that pass out, and
he did.
For someone who played the whole game, and a tough game it was. Like defensively, it was kind of rough for Italy as well. But just to come out and just set it up like that. I mean, he's a decent player. He's a decent player. One of the bright sparks of the Italy team. They don't have many, but
for sure,
Italy, but they do have Switzerland. It's gonna be a tough game for them in the next round. That Swiss team with the Shakas and everything. Brilliant Bolo, man. It looks like he's back to his best after a long time on the sidelines injured. Yeah, man, they're doing bits, man. They're doing bits. So it's gonna be a decent game. I think it's well matched this game actually.
For sure it is.
And definitely. All right. Well, Group C now. England. Oh my goodness. What have we been watching? And the thing about England with this last game against Slovenia, that was the best game. That was the best game for England.
Literally the best game.
Shocking. What does Gareth Southgate knows what he's doing right now?
Oh, of course not. I mean, it's plain
Of course.
for everybody to see. If you had any doubts, just watch the last three games again, and you're just gonna come to the same conclusion that everybody's had. The man is clueless. Honestly, he's clueless. And we talked about it the last time on the last episode. I'm confident. I can say that without a doubt. If you put men like Carlo Ancelotti onto this team, you're gonna get the best out of the team. Period. I don't
He
even
probably wins it. Yeah, he probably wins it. Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly. I don't even need to terrorize. Like I know that's what's gonna happen. But with this guy, you can see that he's making the biggest mess out of this group. We mentioned that as well. That all he cares is having the big names on the pitch, and hey, you guys do what you can. I trust you. That's the only thing he says. And they go out there, they confuse, they're stepping on each other's toes. Players you don't recognize at all from the whole season to how they're playing with the national team. It's ridiculous. It's the biggest shambles of the tournament. And it's like this every year. A little bit changes, a few players come in, maybe a better squad, and hey, England's got it. England is coming home. It's coming home. The thing is, they don't have the base of they don't have the philosophy of a team, to win anything, and that's what's lacking. We talked about it again last time with Gerrard and Lampard, how they, I believe that was Capello at the time that was trying to force that partnership, and it's the same thing again. Right now, you're trying to force partnerships within that team just because they are big names, but that's not what you need. What you need is to make a cohesive team that will work together, where
with balance to that team, man.
it's balance. It's balance, and you have the players to do so. It's just that he's so caught up with the big names, so caught up, I guess, with the media, with the exposure that he's kind of frozen. He's like, hey, let me just play safe. Let me put all the best, the guys I know, people love, and whatever, and they kind of have to do their part. But that's not how it works, man. You're the coach. You have to come with a philosophy. Clearly, there's none. You're looking at a team like Austria. You can clearly see a philosophy with that team.
They'll get battered by Austria right now, man.
Bro, Russia will manhandle them.
Man.
They're literally gonna get battered by Austria. You can see it.
They'll get handled, man. They'll get touched.
Literally. Yeah, man. I can go on for days about England, but that's pretty much a summary. Just the manager is terrible, which kind of trickles down to the team and makes the team just not exploit their full potential, So
hey, but he'll tell you that the aim was to get out the group, man, and they top the group. I mean, what do you say about that?
What kind of aim is that? I mean, you are England, you have all these players. That cannot be your aim. You should top the group as the best team of that group. But yes, they were the best team of that group, but look at the group.
Is there even a best team in this group? They were all terrible, man.
Good point. So just on points alone, that's all they get. They just get the status of being top of that group, and it's not mission accomplished at all to me. Like he's so far off of it, So
yeah,
that's England for you. That's England for you.
Yeah,
That is England for you, indeed.
Yeah, you said it all, bro. You said it all.
This group, passionately.
Yeah, for real, passionately, man. This group, they should just remove all the teams from this group and just give the spots to other teams, man. There's teams way more deserving than this team.
You have team like Ukraine today who played fantastically, and they're going home on 4 points. Exactly. And these two idiots over here are going through 3 points. Well, I mean, they might finish seconds, but I mean, they have to. I mean, that's something wrong there.
It's shocking. Just one win out of 6 games in this whole group. Barely any goals scored. I mean, it's poor. It's just poor. And with all the talent, I mean, we talk about England. Serbia, too. That team is stacked. That team is so stacked. Denmark, they have a lot of big names, too. And they just cannot produce anything. So, very disappointing from this group. And England, I mean, obviously, England is the talk of the town this tournament.
We have to focus on England because they come in as favorite for this tournament.
Yeah.
They have not shown anything at all. And it's not like they don't have the tools to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like they have it, but they just don't want to use it. It's like they're trying to cut grass with their hands instead of using the lawnmower. You know what I mean? Literally.
No, for real, for real. And like Freddie said, the manager is useless, and it's poor. Like there's no system, there's no structure. He just wants to pick the big net. That team is just all the biggest players on the field at once. That his team selection. That is literally it. There's no nouns. There's no tactical awareness. Or they keep going on about, we don't have a left back. Okay, you don't have a left back. Figure it out. You're playing Trippier at left back. What? Figure it out, man. You can play three at the back. You can put. I would even put Trent there more. Trent would do more there and do the inverted role from left back way better than Trippier can play at left back. And you play Trippier at left back, you're gonna play Foden on the left side, who is just gonna go towards the ball because that's what he normally does. So there's nobody on the left. They never attack on the left. They have nothing on the left. It's only Saka that creates anything for anybody in that team.
Right.
So, and even him is getting like criticized, which I'm like, do you guys not watch the games? This has been the literally.
Yeah, I think the Saka is getting criticized because everybody wants to see. Well, most England fans want to see Palmer play, and the only way Palmer is going to play is on that right hand side because Palmer cannot play on the left, and they know Foden and Bellingham they're never going to be dropped. So the only way to fit Palmer inside that team is to drop Saka. So yes, the pressure, the Saka's performance is going to be scrutinized even more because they're going to fit that kid in. And I think that's what it is because Saka has been one of the better players in this team. I mean,
only player,
right? But he has been one of the better players in this team right now. Gareth Southgate, coming in after the Denmark game, which was the most shocking game I've ever seen, right? You have to change something. The only thing before the Slovenia game, the only thing it changes, and he thinks that's going to change anything, is to change Trent for Gallagher. I mean, even if you're going to change Trent, put someone else who's going to do a better job than that. You got Kobbie Mainoo on the field. Change it. Maybe you can drop Bellingham in and then put Foden as a 10. And then you can change you can put some balance on the left-hand side. Just like you said, Thierry, nothing on that left-hand side. You have a player like Gordon who can play behind, sitting there rotting on the bench while you're expecting, Trippier to be the next coming of, Roberto Carlos. What is he gonna do? The guy cannot even go behind.
He cannot.
He cannot.
Not on his foot.
Cramps every game.
When he's got no support there. I mean, I don't even blame Trippier. It's not his position.
It's not his position.
It's just doing the job there. But I mean, it's just put in a situation where it's just kind of like the manager just left him out hanging. He's not helping him at all. You come in with an injured player when you have Mitchell. He could have been selected and play on the left hand side.
Yeah.
And you had that guy from Chelsea, wasn't it, Chilwell? He could have been selected. You gambled on Luke Shaw, and it's coming back to bite you.
Literally, that was the dumbest decision.
Yeah,
coming back to bite you now. I mean, there's no intelligence. I mean, when things are getting hit, now it just throws everybody in. Oh, come on, you come in. It just throws everybody just willy nilly, and just hopes for the best. How is that any tactics, man? I'm telling you, the guy is perfect for United.
Man, this guy will get his house burned, man. He needs to
leave the country after this.
Yeah, he will have to leave the country, man.
But I mean, they win the group again just because they were, again, as usual, England extremely lucky with the draws. They just win the group, and then the next game they're gonna go on and play Slovakia. I mean.
What is that?
How lucky can you get? But I mean, they're just gonna have to pull the. You have players like Eze. Why did you bring him if you're not gonna get minutes? Why did you bring him? It's gonna be. You can see that the balance in midfield is wrong. There's no one on that left hand side. Foden did have he was actually one of the better players against Mourinho. Bellingham, just non-existent. He's just living up to that flop label that we gave him. Apart from that first game, nothing from him, nothing at all from him. Just touches going astray and everything. It's just shocking. Their best player has been Mark Gay for me. Mark Gay has been excellent.
been good.
He's been the best player for that team.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's gonna have to be some big changes in our third game, but knowing Southgate, the stubbornness, he's probably gonna do one change and think that's gonna be enough. But there's a lot of things. Like even Kane for me shouldn't even be in that team. The guy has lost a yard that he never had. How can you do that? You know what I mean? He just looks heavy. He just looks slow over there. I mean,
He really does. Yeah.
He looks tired. And I think he was injured as well towards the end of the season. So he's probably not fully fit. Yeah, he's not fully fit, and you can tell. And a lot of these players look very, very tired too. That's the thing. Like a lot of them, and I know they've played a lot of games, but that's the same for a lot of the big teams in this tournament. Why is this team looking so tired? So tired. They can't press. They can't play with high intensity. Yeah. Like everything is slow. Everything is lethargic. Like it looks. That's why you need if your main players are too tired to do what you want them to do, especially in this third game where you're already through.
Yeah. You're already through. Just try something, man.
Yeah, try something. Put different players in. Give those younger players a try. Let's see what they can do. You're playing Slovenia. Like, come on.
I want to know what he thought behind putting Gallagher for Trent and thinking maybe that was going to change anything. Nothing.
I think the mind. I think who was it? Was it Sam Allardyce? He was talking about it. He was saying like the idea there is obviously to add some energy in the midfield, but at the same time, like you look at Conor Gallagher, yes, a lot of energy, a lot of running around, a lot of tackling, but he's not a good passer of the ball at the end of the day. And at the top level, like what are you gonna do if you can pass the ball as a midfielder? Like if you got midfielders that cannot break lines, if you got midfielders that cannot get turned in tight spaces and play small 1-2s and stuff like that, you cannot get anywhere. But you have guys like down the bench. You have a Mainoo that comes in, looks 2 times the player of a Conor Gallagher, like easily.
Yeah.
He came in and changed that game. To be honest, when he came in, that's when the game changed for England. That's when they had a little bit of possession, a little bit of a little bit of drive. Exactly. A little bit of guile about them, you know.
A little bit of guile. So, man.
Grab, man. But let's move on, man. England, just exactly as we predicted. They're just gonna, scrape through and just not look very good. But they're probably gonna make a semi-final doing that because
the luck runs out.
It's always kind to them. Yeah. They are on that half of the bracket, but they're the easier half of the bracket. So that's going to be, I think the other two teams there are Italy and Holland.
Exactly.
On their level. So, I mean, that's not pulling up any trees. All right, moving on. Next group, Group D, France's group. And surprise, man. Who do we see up top? Austria. Yeah. Who would have thought that Austria would top this group with France and the Netherlands? What a team, man. I mean, what a team. What a breath of fresh air in this tournament. Austria. There's always one, and then there's definitely them this year. Coming out of this group, top of the group. Wow. Let me hear you guys.
Yeah, man, that's a feat from Austria there, man. They and deservedly so. I mean, the first game they gave France a proper game. France won. I probably would say France slightly deserved that win. But they gave them a proper game. And again, they play Poland, they beat them convincingly. They play Holland, they beat them convincingly. Strong performances every game, and they're just such high energy, just such drive. They press everything. They're a collective, they're a team. They have a philosophy, they stick to it. It's working.
You have man like Arnautovic leading the line for them.
You have men like Arnautovic, like rolling back the years, man, leading the line. Sabitzer is looking world class.
Sabitzer is looking world class. Like, man, this guy.
Go back. Should I sign him up?
Bro, that was the dumbest Ten Hag mistake, man.
That was a big mistake. This guy's been great all season with Dortmund, and then he comes in and he's the main guy with that team. And I love that he plays number 9 because that's what he's always looked like. He's always so attacking. He's like number 10. Yeah. just around. He's just around, and he does that job so well, man. He just complements that.
It just floats around, just picks up bits and pieces here and there. He
Exactly.
knows where to be. He knows where the gaps are.
Yes.
You know, he has a turn. He has a good technique. He has a good shot, and he's a leader. To be honest, he's just leading that team. And you can see him just everywhere, just dictating play. And I mean, the team is well balanced. They have this guy Limer as well from Bayern Munich. He's having an excellent tournament in the midfield.
And I was telling you about Baumgartner as well.
Yeah, Baumgartner. Yep. Is a player that I've discovered as well. I mean, this team is well balanced, man, well coached, and they have so much energy. I think that's how they beat them. Just through sheer energy, through sheer pressing, and just going 100 every time.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to watch them, and I mean, I don't know who they play next, but whoever they play, I mean, it's
gonna be a decent game either way because
it's a decent game. It's gonna be very decent.
Yeah.
Let me see real quick. I should have been prepared for that.
That's Turkey.
It's Turkey.
Yeah, they're playing Turkey. I mean, they can handle Turkey. Turkey has not impressed me too much in this season.
Yeah. I think they can handle Turkey too.
But what do you guys think about France, man? What do you make of France?
I mean, this is a big one. I mean, it's hard to say. Honestly, the previous game, the one that they just played against Poland, that was the one I was like expecting more from them, because obviously they knew they were going to be qualified. It was just about which position they were going to be qualified in, and I thought they were just going to come and rampage Poland. But they gave Poland a chance. They made Poland look like a good team when they've been trashed the two previous games. So that was the one thing I would say I was disappointed by, because I would think like even France bench can hold their own against Poland, and we saw a few cracks there in that team. Especially up front. All the misses, all the when you have somebody like Dembele, you're gonna miss like 4-1. So if you add that,
I've never understood that player, man. I mean,
this guy he's an enigma, man. This guy, you just don't know what you're gonna get from him. But you kind of still have to play him because sometimes he will do things.
Because he creates, man. The guy will create like 100 chances again.
He will create some chaos, and that chaos can lead to goals. So
you never know what's going to happen with him.
You just never know. But if you guys remember, I believe it was the World Cup. But even before that a little bit, the previous Euros, I think Deschamps was using him more so as a super sub. But now, obviously, he's a starter. So you can see more of his flaws, That's the thing with Dembele. The more you see him, the more you're like, you're a great player, but,
Yeah,
so,
there's always the but with him.
Always a but, So, all that to say that, France should be doing better with, everything they've done the previous years and their squad in general. Worrying signs. There's some very worrying signs with that team, Just looking all around, I feel like, hey, if you guys cannot score, then what do you have? Solid defense, yes. But how long is that going to last, especially against the big teams, So, yeah.
Yeah, they struggle up top, man. And, you can see, like you said, you have a Dembele who you just never know what you're going to get. And I was looking at the PK when Kivio fouled him. I'm like, why are you fouling him? He's probably going to sky the cross anyway. Like, he's probably going to send that cross somewhere.
There's no danger there at all, man.
Just let him go, man. Just let him go. But I mean, they haven't found that balance. They don't look. I mean, it's friends. They can always turn it on. So I'm not gonna be too hard on them. So, but right now they don't look great. Honestly, they don't look like they can come up against a big team and break them down. If it's that they rely on Mbappe to do some magic, really. Apart from that, there's not much from Thuram as well. There's much from
it's been pretty disappointing actually.
It's disappointing.
They're probably gonna have to call Giroud back in that team, man, because
I think so. I think Giroud.
There's no balance. Thuram is not doing much.
Exactly. I think Giroud will be best back in that team. But Holland look. Holland look. They look minging, man.
They all look good. Honestly, that was one of my teams to.
I thought so too, man.
To create a surprise, but man, there is like nothing surprising about them. Like the only really surprise is the
even defense. Sorry, Frederico, to cut you, but even defensively, where we were expecting them to be strong, they're leaking goals left, right, and center.
Yeah, they have. Yeah,
seriously, like they're not that great at all. Like I don't see anything about them. They missed a lot of chances as well. That's one of the.
That game against Austria was a crazy game, man.
It was crazy.
It felt like there was a goal every 5 minutes.
It was like a ping pong game.
Yeah, it was ping pong. It was just up and down. You score, we score, and it was
exactly.
They never the game in the tournament so far.
Yeah. They never put a foothold on the game like you would expect them to do these kind of things. If you say you're a big team, that's what you will do. You will put your foothold on the game. You'll slow it down and stuff. They just didn't do that. They just played the ping pong game really, and they haven't been too convincing in that group. Their position right now in the group is completely understandable based on how they played. If you rely on men like Vergorst to come and change games for you,
for real. I mean, he's the only one.
He does come and change games.
He does. So, like, hey, I don't see
that was the game plan all along, man. You are missing a trick, mate.
I know, man. I know. He's coming and changing games for them. But I think
definitely.
The main thing for them is that midfield looks ugly, man. Without the
midfield is weak, and that was always going to be the Achilles heel.
Exactly. The midfield looks ugly. When I watch them, it's only that Reinders guy that does anything in midfield.
But he just gets run. He just gets run down the ground, man. It's just
exactly.
Gas because it's kind of like he has to do kind of everything. He has to tackle back and trying to create as well.
Exactly.
And it's just too much on him right now in that midfield.
It's too much. They even hooked that guy after 30 minutes. Then the last game they started, I don't know what's his name. I think it's Veerman or something. And they hooked him after 30 minutes because the man was just losing every ball. And I'm like, bro, come on. Like it's Holland as well. I know these two players were big players that you're missing. How come there's nobody to replace them, bro? So
big country like that.
Big footballing country like that. So that's a bit of a shame for them. But I don't think they'll do much this tournament too. Yeah.
I mean, France, for me, I'm not too worried about them. France, man. I mean, it doesn't look like they've come out second gear in this group. Yes, they look terrible right now. But with them, you can tell that, they can up their game. It's like they can get there. There's flashes. Holland, just like you said, disappointment. And, we'll see. I mean, Holland is who they're playing next, actually. Holland is going to play Romania.
Yeah.
It's a good draw for them. They might get a pass there, but beyond that, I don't see them going too far further. Just disjointed team. To be honest, there's no link between the lines. It's just like the resort to kick along to Weghorst. He's gonna flick it on and then feeding. We're just looking for scraps at the bottom there, on the people. And that's just not what we've been used to over the years from Holland. So I mean, we'll see. But I'm excited about Austria. I'm excited about what they can do. They have a good game against Turkey next. I believe they can go through. Turkey hasn't looked great for me. And good luck, Austria. All right, next group. And so we have the Belgian group. We honestly. Another team that how they've gone through is just because they are drab. It's them in England. It's a punishment to sit down and watch. It's just like, what is going on? I watched the game today against Ukraine. The only person who's doing any kind of anything slightly good is Kevin De Bruyne. Like he just looked a step above the rest, man. The rest. Big players like that. I mean, you have Doku. We talked about Dembele. Dembele is like the Belgium Doku. Doku is like the French, with the Belgium Dembele. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just a lot of skills, but no end product, man. The guy is so frustrating. He will just go pass one man, two man, and then just give it to the opposition. Most of the time, it's like that, or just have a wayward shot that will go in rosette somewhere. It's just like it's such a frustrating team for the amount of talent there. And you have Lukaku who's always trying to pin his defender. It's like, come on, man. Get a step for that,
Right.
Do something else, man.
Get on the half turn or something. You fast. Get on the half turn. Maybe try and go in behind. He's always trying to pin his defender. It's like, I know you're a brute, yeah, but I mean, come on, that's not all you have, surely. I mean, Belgium is just a drab team. I was hoping for them to lose today because I don't want to see them again. But because Ukraine played really good. The other surprise in this group is Romania. I thought they were by far the best team in this group.
Yeah.
And I mean, everybody finishes on 4 points here. It's just
that's ridiculous.
Another group, with the England group that's not very excited at all.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, Romania was probably the best team in that group. Belgium is a bunch of crooks, man. A bunch of liars, man. Like literally. Yeah, but some fun, man. Apart from De Bruyne, like you said, nobody does anything in that team. And they've got some good players. They got players that can create stuff that are good for their clubs at least.
One player in particular, sorry to interrupt. One player in particular, Trossard. I don't recognize this man.
Yeah.
I don't recognize him.
He's done absolutely nothing. Like I watched him today. He was nowhere.
He's not so sloppy.
Not done anything. Telemans, nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. Onana was trying. It's combative, trying to get the ball, to me, it's limited as a player. It's not really a great player for me. Yeah. So, but I mean, only when Carrasco came on that he trying to do something else. He looked a little bit dangerous after a while, but it was just defensively as well. They're shocking.
Yeah.
Please, somebody explain to me how Fires is a professional.
How is that a professional player?
No, how is he a professional footballer?
He actually had a decent game today,
bro. But he's got 10 mistakes in it. You can tell when you see him. You can tell
he's really bad.
Oh bro, and this man be starting again for the Belgian national team, man. I don't understand, man. Like somebody needs to explain. Like
I'm talking about Kompany's team. We're talking about Vincent Kompany's team. Like, there's no better succession than this guy.
I mean, they still have Vertonghen playing in defense.
They still have Vertonghen playing, man.
Pulling back.
Wow. The man is ancient, bro.
Come on, man. I mean, for the promise, man, Belgium is just such a disappointment. I don't know. I mean, I was hoping they get France so that France can kick them out. I think that's what they got, right? I think that's what
they got France. Yeah,
they got France in the next one. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, that's a blessing for the tournament, man. So we don't have to for too long. Yeah, commiserations to Ukraine. They fought well, but it just wasn't enough. They just lost it in the first couple of games, to be honest. Well, in the first game, especially when they lost to Romania, and the manner they lost as well. Should have kept a better goal difference.
Yeah.
Moving on, guys, to the next group. We have the last group, Group F, and Portugal tops the group with Turkey second. Those two go through, and I thought Georgia went through. They didn't.
Didn't they?
I thought they went through. Wow. No, they did go through. They did go through. I think they made a mistake here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not updated. Okay. Yeah, because Georgia did go through. Yeah.
I think they play. Would they play Germany? I think they played Germany or something.
That's right. Georgia does play the Germany.
Yeah.
No, they play against Spain.
They play Spain?
Yeah.
Let me pull that up real quick. Sorry about that. Yeah, they do play Spain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Georgia, Spain. Yep, I got it right here. Yep, they play Spain on the same day that England played. They play Spain on Sunday. Yes, that's right. So, yeah. Okay. I mean, Georgia, what a game today for them, man. I was watching that game. I was, this team. It's a shame they got such a hard game against Spain because Spain is the best team in the tournament right now.
Yeah.
But this team is exciting, man. I just
Yeah.
love to watch them, just the way they go about playing
They
their
really
football.
are.
They have so many skillful players on the team, and then just they play for the shirt, man. You know, I mean, I was watching them. They're winning 2-0, but they are running in the 89th, 90th minute today against Portugal. They are running, fighting for everything. That's being 2-0 up in the 90th minute. I mean, they were just they went at it today. I don't know if I mean, it's the first time they go through in the knockout stages of the tournament.
Yeah.
And kudos to them, because no one expected them to go to do that. And well done, Portugal today. I wouldn't judge them too much on today's performance. They had their second team out there. Should have done better. You still have Ronaldo, my pick for top goal scorer. Still hasn't scored. You know, just throwing his toys out the pram as usual. That's what I've seen him do today. Just unhappy at the world, you know. Just walking around pissed off at his own teammates, pissed off at the rest, pissed off at everybody on there. It's like, just calm down and play, man. Come on, what do you want? You played every single game this tournament. Just calm down and play. Come on, man. But yeah, exactly. I mean, I won't judge them too much on this performance. I think they're a very strong team, and they'll probably come back again strong in the last 16. They have a decent team, Slovenia, so they should go through there pretty easy. And as for Turkey, they go through, and they go through as well. They're playing Austria next. I think that'll be the end of the road for them. They showed flashes, but not really great for me. Nothing to be excited about. What do you guys think?
Man. I mean, like you said, Portugal. I won't judge them too much on this game. They are the second team. I was actually surprised after the first game. I wasn't too impressed by them, but their second game against Turkey, they smashed Turkey, man. They were all over that game. So they really showed the level they can play at. So actually, I think Portugal can do something in this tournament. But Turkey, I mean, they scrambled through. I mean, we had them going through a second, and they did. I mean, nothing very impressive from them, honestly. And today, I mean, I was watching, obviously, switching back and forth between the Georgia game and the Turkey game. But if Czech Republic hadn't had that red card, man, I think they would have won that game. Like, because even with the red card, Turkey was struggling, man. So. Yeah, I mean, they go through. I mean, I think Austria will be too much for them next round, but we shall see. But Georgia, I love watching them. Every game I've watched, they always play well. And even if they don't win, they always play well. They always try to play.
The passion is just strong, man.
Exactly, and they always try to play as well. They don't just kick it long. They want to move it. They want to get on the ball. They want to dribble. Farachelia and what's the other guy? Miko Tatse or something like that.
It's either Tatse or Vili in that team. So
something like that. Yeah, exactly. So man.
Shaq Vitadze, wasn't it? Shaq Vitadze.
Was it Shaq Vitadze? I'm not even sure, but I think it's called like.
They have a couple of decent players though still.
Yeah, they have some decent players. And they're doing well. I mean, Spain is probably gonna kill them, but I mean, they can be proud of their tournament so far. They can be very proud.
Definitely.
I don't know about kill, but I think they'll put up a fight. But I do think Spain will go through. So let's just go over quickly over the last 16 fixtures real quick, and just give me your quick predictions, so we can move on real quick. So we have so we have the first game we'd have will be Switzerland and Italy. What do you see going through there?
That's a big one. Man. I personally, my personal choice is Switzerland. Just from the way they play, I will say Switzerland. Now, are they going to be able to pull through? Italy is a very tricky team to play. So, my bet is still on Switzerland.
Yeah, I would say Switzerland too. Like you said, Italy is tricky, man. They love that Italy. They love to struggle in the group stage, and all of a sudden they become this unbeatable team. That's what they did the last tournament. So you can never fully count them out. But yeah, I think Switzerland will be too much for them on the day. I think Switzerland wins like 2-1. I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with you. From what I've seen from Switzerland, I think they're looking good. If they show up, I think they'll be this Italian team that that just it's just not a great Italian team, to be honest. Not a great at all. They have nothing up front. They even on the wings, it's just like there's nothing. Like I was expecting Chiesa to do something, but he's had a terrible tournament. And I don't see an Italian win there, but it's Italy, so you never know. But yeah, I can see past Switzerland in this one. Next game would be Germany-Denmark. Any surprises there?
No, I think it's gonna be a comfortable win for Germany. Unfortunately, yeah, Denmark is obviously gonna put up a fight, but I don't think Germany will struggle too much. It's gonna be like attack versus defense. Chances after chances for Germany, and they will take it away.
A few cracks in the Germany squad though. We've had like what's his name, Rodrigo and Kimmich, was it? Squaring up a little bit. I've been in some strong talks at training, I think.
Oh really? I didn't see that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so might see some cracks there, but
maybe.
The pressure is building on.
Yeah.
I mean, they're playing at home and everything, so
exactly.
They have a lot of pressure on them, that's for sure.
Yeah. They do.
Any surprises for you, Thierry?
No, I don't think so. I think you have Germany winning this game. I do think Denmark will put up a good fight. I think it'll be a tight game actually, just because Germany. I don't know if they're probably gonna start Havertz again, and he has not been on his best form this tournament. So I think they may have a struggle breaking down Denmark because they're pretty strong defensively. You got at least they have that. Going forward it's not much, but at least defensively they're pretty strong. So I feel like it'll be a tight game, but I think Germany just edges it. Yeah.
I think because it will be Denmark, and Denmark will be very defensive in this game. I think Havertz gets dropped in this game actually because, and especially for scored the last game. So I think he comes in and a game like this, I think he comes in and show what he's got. To be honest, because Havertz hasn't been great, and I think it's time for a change, especially in this type of game where they're gonna have most of the ball. And so I think he comes in and Germany wins something like 2-0, 3-0. I don't think it's going to be that close, to be honest. And they move on. Next game will be the England-Slovakia game. What do you think, guys?
You want England to get knocked out, man, with the way they're playing, but
with Belgium, right? You want them to be on that same plane.
Literally. Literally.
With Belgium.
Yeah.
Drop Belgium first, and then final destination is London. Drop them all off there, because we know what they're doing. They're just gonna entertain them.
And you don't even go to a good. You don't even drop them at a good airport. You go to Luton or something.
Drop them off to Luton airport, man. Because these guys, they deserve to walk home, literally, honestly, they're just gonna entertain us and give us a suspense and all of that. But we know they're not gonna go far. They don't look like a winning team unless there is some major changes in that team, and we see that against Slovakia. I don't think they're gonna go far. So I think even Slovakia is gonna give them some trouble. I see them win a tight 1-0, 2-1, even going to extra time and making basically just scoring a last minute goal kind of thing. I see them struggle pretty much.
Yeah, I'll echo that. I see England struggle. I think they'll probably win this maybe 1-0, 2-0. But I think it's gonna be a struggle. Slovakia, they're gonna see they're gonna defend well, and England just cannot break down teams. So it's gonna be a tight game. Slovakia will probably get some chances too. So I don't think England. I think 1-0, 2-0. But I want to see England, Switzerland in the quarterfinals because I want England to get dominated, and I think Switzerland will dominate them if they play them in the quarters. But
I don't know. I think if they get Switzerland, I think that's the kind of game that England actually excels in, to be honest. But in this game, I don't see any surprises there. England are gonna have most of the ball. They're probably gonna flatter to deceive again, but they probably pull through in the end. And probably like a boring 1-0 or 1-1 or extra time, something like that. I mean, but they still, I think for me, they still go through. Just the experience and the name alone, just takes them through. All right, Spain, Georgia. What do you guys think? Is it the end of the road? Is it the end of the road for Georgia? Unfortunately,
it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be, at least for Spain and everything they've shown us so far. Like, I don't see who. I mean, I can see some teams giving them a lot of troubles, maybe stopping them. We're talking about France, even Portugal, maybe. But as bad as I want Georgia to carry on, I think that's going to be the end of the road, because Spain is not going to play. They've been coming hard for every single team they play, small or big. So they're going to come extra hard, especially that it's they're out of the group stage now. It's knockout game. So yeah, I'll go for Spain.
Yeah, I think Spain will really come out hard and just go for them. And I don't think the Georgians will be able to resist. Yeah, I'll say comprehensive 3-0 win for Spain. And yeah, it's been great for Georgia, but I think this is where they end, unless they have the biggest miracle ever. But yeah, I mean, they just beat Portugal, so they'll be confident going into this.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, Georgia will definitely need Lady Luck in this game and more. So yeah, I don't see them going through there. Actually, I just think, just like you guys, Spain easily goes through there. Maybe like a 2-3-0 as well. All right. Next game will be Portugal, Slovenia. Any upsets there?
No. I think we can all expect Portugal to go through there. They rested a lot of their players for the games today, though. Not having Bruno, for example, that's something that was an absence that was really felt. So when they get all these guys back, even Leao really, he does nothing on that side, but just the name.
Yeah, he's done nothing. I'll tell you who looked good today, man. João Felix looked excellent.
Felix, yes, I agree with that. This guy is a true. He's a
bowler, man.
He's a bowler. He brings something different every time he plays.
Yeah.
The flair he has and everything. It's just it's another team that it's hard to have all the best players right there in the game and playing well. But I feel like, unlike England, you have some leadership in that team. So even if the coach is crap, they're gonna pick themselves up and take themselves, to the next level. So yeah, that's why I think Portugal, they're going to be a menace for this tournament, especially now that it's getting serious. I know they're going to put their strongest teams now, and we're going to see the true potential. But again, my point on Leao, he does nothing on the side, but just because it's Leao, you have that sense of danger that he can always bring at any time.
Yeah, he's unpredictable.
Yeah, and predictable. Having him on the pitch is going to change things, So yeah, Portugal, definite win there. I think 2-3-0.
Yeah, I mean, these draws are very straightforward, honestly. Yeah, I don't think there will be any real upsets. So yeah, I'll echo that. Just Portugal will bring back that the players that they rested today, and they win this game fairly comfortably. Slovenia, honestly, have not shown anything in this tournament. So yeah, I think Portugal easy win for them.
Yeah, let's move on to arguably the game of the tie. It's going to be France against Belgium.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts, guys? Do you see any upset there whatsoever? No. Both teams have not been great.
Huh?
Both teams have not been great.
Yeah, both teams have not been great. I think France obviously has another gear. And France always beats these guys, man. Even when they had their golden generation, France will always whoop them. So I don't think this will be the time where they do anything. I think France finds their feet, and I think that it's going to be a comprehensive victory, a statement victory against Belgium here to kickstart that tournament. Because they have to be serious now, because they have the strong side of the bracket, and every game. I mean, even Belgium, obviously they haven't been great too, but they have the big names, and you never know. But every game till the final is going to be a tough game for them. So, yeah, they really need to kick into gear now, and I think they will in this game.
Yeah, I hope so for them. I really hope so for them, because I've not been 100% convinced with France. given what they can do. And I'm not really sure what's missing, to be honest. They brought back Kante on their first game. We saw, maybe a little bit more of their potential, but I feel like they haven't been dominant. Now, do you need to be dominant to win? Not necessarily. They've done that in the past where they just get the job done. So I think that's at least what they're going to do with Belgium. I don't think it's going to be completely a domination. It's going to be a tight, maybe 1-0 win kind of thing, 2-1 maybe. But yeah, they did knocking Belgium out for sure.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just sorting out my light over here, so just don't mind me. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm with you. I don't think Belgium pose a surprise there. I do think it's going to be a close game though. Maybe like a 2-1 or 1-1 extra time kind of thing, because both teams haven't been really good. To be honest, they both struggled. They both have struggled to put the ball back in the net. So I think it's going to be just a tight game and just low scoring affair. But I do see France going through there. Netherlands, Romania.
Yeah, that's the one that I really don't know what's gonna happen. That's the most ambiguous one. I can't say Netherlands for sure. Like I can't say for sure at all because they haven't been convincing. So this one, I don't know. I think it might even go all the way down to penalties, and again, that's just whoever wins there, whoever is the most lucky at that point. So I don't know for this one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'll go for a Romania victory. I'll go left side. I go try to be controversial. Go for a Romania victory, a Romania upset against Holland here. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a very tight game. Romania has shown they can defend well and they can counter and they can do well on the counter. And they have players that can hurt you. Obviously, Holland is the better team in terms of on paper. But they haven't been great. They've done all right in a couple of the games, but I think that last game was very, very poor for them. So they're gonna need to really, really step up their game. And just up top, they're not clinical. They're just not clinical. They don't have clinical players up top that if you create a chance for them, they will score. So I think it's gonna be another maybe wasteful performance from them, and that was just gonna give Romania confidence. And I see extra time in this game, and I see a sneaky Romanian win. I hope for a sneaky Romanian win at least.
Yeah, I'll have to disagree. I think Holland goes through there. I know they lost the last game against Austria, but they did show some decent football sometimes during the game. But there's a good finish from Memphis Depay. I mean that was an exciting game, and to make it exciting, there has to be two teams working towards that. So Holland did their part. I think they're just going to be just a little bit too strong for Romania for me. Yeah, and the last game of the round would be Austria-Turkey. I think we already touched on that. I think we're pretty set on Austria, correct?
Yeah, big time. Nice looking surprise team for me at least so far.
Yeah, they're definitely one of the most attractive team in this tournament so far. They've surprised more than one, and just to come out of the hardest group in the tournament, arguably, it's just gonna give them a lot of momentum for the rest of the tournament. They have to believe that they can go very far. So and that's without their star David Alaba. So
that's true.
They're doing pretty well. So guys, what do you think about our predictions, and what do you think about our little review of the group stages? Just let us know what your thoughts are, and like, comment, and share as usual, and just let us know what you think. Anything else you want to add, you guys, before we go?
No, man, we're just looking forward to round of 16. I think it starts Saturday. First game, I think, is at 11. Looking forward to seeing what will happen.
Who has the background noise over there?
Who was the?
No idea.
Oh, it might be Freddie's computer or something.
Yeah, I think it's Freddie. I think his computer is giving up right now.
But yeah,
if you see flames, guys, don't be alarmed. It's just
don't be alarmed.
just Freddy's computer just going up in
His
smoke.
computer is dying. Oh man. But yeah, man, we're just looking forward to the games, man. And then as well. Looking forward to the next video we can react to all this.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Just to touch on that, the next video will be on the Copa America. We'll be reacting on the second round. It looks like the competition is kickstarting right now. Hopefully, we'll have some more exciting games to talk about. And we'll see each other soon. All right, guys, you take care. I'll see you soon.
Peace.
Ciao.